Hello and welcome to Bloomtech. I am your course instructor for today and my name is Sanya Sinha. I am currently working as an AI researcher at INRIA Sophia Antipolis in France, and I have prior data science experience while working with leading organizations and institutes such as Carnegie Mellon University, the University of Texas at Austin, and the University of Warwick. I am deeply passionate about data science, computer vision, and natural language processing, and hope that I would be of much use to you for this session. For this session, we are going to delve into the very basics of understanding what data science is, what are the real-world applications of data science, and two key concepts associated with data science, involving variability as well as variation. So, you heard me introduce the term data science to you, but a key question that you would like to ask me would be, well, what exactly is data science? So, data science is nothing but a multidisciplinary field that combines statistical and computational techniques to analyze and interpret complex data. So the entire pipeline, ranging from acquiring data to processing it in order to extract actionable and meaningful insights from it, encapsulate data science. Data science can also be considered to be an intersection between computer science, maths and stats, and domain knowledge. Now, you might like to ask me that now I know what data science is, but where exactly are the real world applications of data science? So let's take a look at those. The first key application of data science that we're going to be considering is going to be large-scale media distribution laboratories or organizations such as YouTube. So you would know that YouTube contains trillions and trillions of videos, but on your For You page, you only see those videos that might interest you. This is because YouTube uses something known as a recommendation system that is based on a key data science principle. These organizations collect data from you and monitor the way your search history works. They help to govern what are the particular videos that you are interested in order to suggest recommendations for you. This is really important in order to customize your For You page. Another key application of data science is healthcare. Data science and AI have been revolutionizing the healthcare landscape through biomedical imaging, clinical trials, and drug discovery methods. These have revolutionized overall healthcare and have tried to provide non-invasive and minimally invasive diagnosis solutions as well. E-commerce solutions. E-commerce solutions and e-commerce providing websites like Amazon often monitor your search history as well as the way you search for different products. They are more likely to pitch products to you that you are more likely to consume based on your age, demography, and gender preferences. Credit card and the risks associated with credit and fraud can also be monitored using data science and AI-based techniques through monitoring your card history as well as your transaction history. Also, data science has diverse applications in the areas of targeted marketing as well as finance, predicting stock changes as well as different fluctuations in the crypto market as well. Now, we are going to be dealing with understanding two key concepts associated with data science. These incorporate variation and variability. So variation is the concept that describes the difference between the values present in the dataset. So variation will tell you how much do the different values on the dataset vary. The next term that we are going to be discussing is variability, which is an extent to which a data set can vary from the average value. And it also gives you the extent of how much do individual values vary from the considered average value. So I know it would be a little too difficult to understand at the moment. So let's take a look at an example. Let us assume that you have the marks of all the students present in a class. The highest mark secured by a student for a given subject was 99, and the lowest mark secured by a student was 30. So if you have to calculate the variation between the marks, you're simply going to calculate the range of marks for the particular subject in the class, right? So the range of marks is going to be equal to the difference between the highest marks obtained and the lowest marks obtained, which in this case is going to be 99 minus 30, which is 69. Now, in order to calculate variability, you are going to have to introduce another term, which in this case is going to be the average mark secured. Let us assume that value to be 70. Now, if you want to calculate the variability of the marks dataset, then you are going to introduce another statistical term known as standard deviation. So the standard deviation has a formula which looks something like this, but don't worry, it's not confusing at all. So the mu that you see here is actually nothing but the average value. So you can plug in the value of the average right over here where this mu is in order to calculate xi. So xi is just any data point in the marks dataset, right? So it could be 99, it could be 30, it could be any value whose standard deviation you intend to compute. And finally, this n is going to be nothing but the class size, or the size of the class which we are considering for this extrapolation. So this is how you can compute the variation as well as the variability. The range metric is used to compute the variation, and standard deviation is one of the metrics useful for computing the variability. Let's take a look at trying to understand what you have learned through this lesson using a quiz. So data science is the intersection of computer science, dash, and domain knowledge. The correct answer for this is maths and stats. The second question is, standard deviation is a measure of variation, true or false? The correct answer to this is false. It is a measure of variability. I hope you found this lecture to be useful. If you have any doubts, feel free to ping me. Thank you so much for your time.